Which is better, silver coins or the Goldback? We'll find out in just a bit. Hey everyone, welcome to Campbell's Coins. Trigger warning. For some odd reason, my Goldback videos are some of the most polarizing and triggering videos I've put out. People either simp super hard for these, or they see them as overpriced fractional gold pieces. Rarely is there an in-between. For the folks who get upset, they tend to not hear me because I often point out the merits of the Goldback as well as its drawbacks, and I give my opinion why I feel you should not get them. It's just an opinion. It won't harm you unless you let it. You shouldn't tie your self-worth to inanimate objects anyhow.
How dare you! How dare you!
It's only going to mess you up later in life. You don't see a heaping pile of Goldbacks on the screen, and that's because I didn't take the free Goldbacks in exchange for a favorable review. I'm going to be honest with my viewers. The one that's in front of us right now on the screen, that is courtesy of my friend Pistol Packing Pilot. He sent that to me a few months ago as a gift. Now in this video, we're going to look at the merits of the Goldbacks in relation to silver coins. I've done a few videos on Goldbacks, and if you want more info on these and this topic, I'll put that playlist down in the description. To quickly rehash though, Goldbacks are a physical gold currency where through a process of some sort of wizardry, gold atoms are layered onto a thin piece of polymer. There are different denominations of Goldbacks, 1, 5, 10, 25, and 50. The one Goldback contains 1/1000th of an ounce of pure gold. As you can see, the different denominations contain different weights of gold. And here's how they're also valued when you're trying to purchase them. And before everyone gets upset, I'm using APMEX because it's a very, very expensive vendor. I don't get any kickbacks here, but I'm just trying to show you how expensive these are. And if you check out my other videos, you'll see how expensive they are compared to like how much gold they contain. And you'll also see that the melt value of these Goldbacks is dramatically less than what they're sold at. The biggest gripe I have for the Goldback is the premium involved. Of all the mainstream fractional gold pieces out there, these have to have the highest premiums. It can be confusing looking at the value of the Goldback because there is melt value, the price that you pay to buy them, and the exchange rate. The rate you can use these at in select stores. The price that you pay is way above the melt value and slightly above the exchange rate. You're basically paying more just to say you transacted in gold. My argument was, if you're looking to transact with physical metals, use junk silver instead. Junk silver is also known as constitutional silver. The premiums for constitutional silver are vastly less, and it accomplishes the same thing. For those who don't know, constitutional silver is any dime, quarter, half dollar, and dollar minted prior to 1964. If the date on these coins is 1964 or older, it contains 90% silver and 10% copper. These silver coins aren't valued at 10, 25, or 50 cents. They have value in relation to the silver within it. I cover the basics of a lot of topics again because there are a lot of new viewers who don't know. This value of your pre-64 coin can be found on a really nice app called Coinflation. They also have a website. Enter the value of the coins you have for each denomination and hit calculate. It will show you the melt value of your coin in relation to silver spot price for that day. Melt value is something every coin has, but some coins have numismatic value above their melt value. Numismatic value depends on rarity and condition. For this discussion, we aren't really talking about the numismatic coins per se, just the coins people term junk silver. As of February 25th, 2023, silver spot price is $20.86. And quick side note, it doesn't matter if you select Mercury dime as opposed to a Roosevelt dime. The designs are different, but the silver content is the same. The same goes for any other denomination. A silver dime is valued at $1.50. Silver quarter is $3.76. Silver half dollar is valued at $7.52. And a silver dollar is valued at $16.07. Value is perhaps the wrong term. It's just the melt value of the silver. These have premiums when buying, and at times that premium can be high. But it's nowhere near the Goldback premiums. To show you, Let's look at the most expensive precious metals dealer out there, APMEX. They are selling a roll of dimes for $94.50. This comes out to $1.85 per dime. That's a 19% difference. The spot price for gold is $1,812. Since the one Goldback contains 1/1000th of an ounce, its melt value is $1.82. These sell for $5.81 on APMEX. I know, you can find cheaper prices out there, but I want it to be consistent with pricing and with APMEX. Hero Bullion sells these for about $4.54 a piece. And of course, the more you buy, the cheaper it is. The prices on the Goldbacks have really shot up. But to illustrate, this is about a 250% premium. And we complain about the 19% premium attached to 10th ounce gold eagles. The Goldback has an exchange rate that fluctuates with spot price for gold. This exchange rate is how purchasing with these gold bills is accomplished. A similar exchange rate can be set up with silver coins if it ever came down to it. Another driving complaint about silver coins is the weight. Folks say that they don't want to lug around all these heavy silver coins to transact around town. How much are you really hauling around to make a transaction? I feel it's utter nonsense. If we were at a point where the general population is transacting in physical gold and silver, the price of these metals would be through the roof. One wouldn't have to carry around much of either to transact in everyday commerce. The same goes for the Goldback. They would be roughly the same price. Let's say the price of gold and silver doesn't go up and we're playing with its current prices. What would it look like for transacting? Let's say you have groceries for around $200. That would be 8 to 10 silver dollars. Conversely, this transaction would be one 50 Goldback and a 10 Goldback. Obviously, the Goldbacks are much lighter, but carrying around a few ounces of silver isn't some impossible task. If you have a problem carrying around a small tube of silver coins, you might have bigger problems. Another point to the Goldback is the discreetness. The silver coins might make a bit of noise if you have some loose pockets. Let's talk durability. The silver coins, in my opinion, win hands down. My friend Bullionaire on Instagram showed a stack of old Barber quarters compared to a stack of 1964 Washington quarters to illustrate the wear these coins were put through over the decades. The Barber quarters minted from 1892 to 1916 had 15% more weight loss compared to the Washington quarters. This is not much considering how many decades these coins were heavily used. The added copper in these coins certainly helped beef up and prevent wear, but it's not going to stop it entirely. Would a Goldback hold up to regular handling? I don't think so. Gold is a very soft metal in its pure form. Being mixed with a polymer might add some rigidity, but these are still susceptible to fire, rips, and folding. Specialized wallets can be purchased, but if we were suddenly transacting in Goldbacks, would everyone go get these wallets? Probably not. So Goldbacks wouldn't be treated equally across the board. Also, these Goldbacks won't fit in your standard wallet. The bigger the denomination, the larger the bill size. You can see from this picture how much bigger the 50 Goldback is compared to the 1 Goldback. The 1 Goldback is roughly the size of a US dollar bill. I will acquiesce to the Goldback crew who constantly spam in the comments. Yes, in a weird period of time where we are exchanging physical precious metals for everyday items, Goldbacks have a purpose. Outside of that, they're more of a collectible gift-giving type thing, and I just don't see them really holding up to the everyday wear and tear. They're also a little too pricey compared to silver coins, and they don't offer much more than the silver does. Goldbacks were a solution to a problem we don't have. If you like the Goldback, I'm really happy for you. They are definitely interesting, and I can see their merits. But strictly speaking of price, I just can't recommend these to folks. Your time is your most precious asset, and I appreciate you spending it here with me. Thank you all for watching. This is Campbell's Coins, and that is my 2 cents.